Fears about the coronavirus are growing as health leaders around the world monitor the rapid spread.
The virus is responsible for the death of more than 24 people in China. The outbreak started in the city of Wuhan.
2 cases have been confirmed here in the United States, one north of Seattle and another in Chicago.
Tonight, 3 possible cases are under investigation in Metro Detroit. One of those cases in Washtenaw County, the other in Macomb County. The CDC now investigating specimens from those 3 people.
7 Action News reporter Jen Shawns is live from Metro Airport. Jen, you spoke with a local infectious disease specialist about this. So what precautions should people be taking here?
Well, Carolyn and Dave, he stressed that unless you have been to the region where Wuhan is, or if you've been near someone who has been there, your risk of exposure to this virus is very low. However, it is contagious person to person, so he is advising the obvious here, not traveling to Wuhan for the time being, and of course, washing your hands regularly. In fact, the doctor who works for the Henry Ford Health System was recently in Wuhan back in November for work.
The city is building a 1,000-bed hospital. They're putting up a 1,000-bed hospital in just a period of a week.
The city of Wuhan's emergency response to the outbreak of the coronavirus, something Dr. Marcus Zervos with the Henry Ford Health System says presents a lot like the flu. It can also cause fever, cough, and shortness of breath.
For people in Detroit, the risk of getting the infection is very rare. It requires travel to China or being exposed to somebody who has been and exposed to the virus or has infection with the virus.
The CDC is now testing 3 people from Metro Detroit for the highly contagious virus. But Dr. Zervos says Henry Ford, nor Wayne State, where he also works, has been made aware of any extra precautions or concerns related to the virus.
It's a new virus. It's something that we don't have immunity to, and in that way it can spread, possibly more easily between people.
In response to the outbreak, U of M has issued a travel warning for China and restricted travel to the province where the outbreak started. Michigan State also sending out a memo to students saying that they're following CDC guidelines, but that at this time no programs are affected. Symptoms of the virus may appear between 2 up to 14 days after exposure, and those with weaker immune systems are most at risk. But Dr. Zervos says for the average Metro Detroiter who hasn't been to that specific region of China, their biggest health concern for this time of year should be the flu. Now, Zervos says the way doctors are handling cases once they've been confirmed now, given that there is no vaccine, is to put those patients into quarantine. Carolyn, Dave?
Jen, did the doctor say anything about how this virus originated?
Yeah, well, this is a relatively new virus, but the coronavirus normally originates in animals, and in this case, it started in a seafood market in Wuhan and then spread to people. And again, it is contagious person to person, which is why you see so many people in China, especially using public transportation, wearing those face masks. However, Dr. Zervos says that's not a precaution that he advises here in the United States at this time. And you can read much more on the history of the virus and what the CDC and state health officials are doing on our website, WXYZ.com.
All right, Jen, thank you so much for the live report and the update on this brand new virus everybody's concerned about. Thank you.